for us. He really shows great range at the safety position. He's much more physical than you'd think a guy would be with his stature. He's 175, 180 pounds, and he throws all of it in there. He's not afraid to put his helmet on you, and it's exciting to see. He's a combination safety corner, and that's really good for us to have our free safety be able to line up on a slot and play him man-to-man and cover man-to-man. It's critical in defense today.
So him at safety now, he could still bounce the corner if he needed to.
Absolutely. He can play corner. He can play. We were unsure whether or not he'd be able. We knew he could play corner. We were unsure whether or not he'd be able to handle the safety position, but obviously he's shown that he can do that.
Any red flags that you think you need to address pretty quickly? Or?
You know what, Tom? I feel good about where we're at. I feel very good about our preparation to this point. I thought today was very clean. There wasn't a bunch of penalties out there. There wasn't, the pre-snap fouls has been something that we've really focused on as a team. And we did not have a pre-snap foul. We may have had one with the threes. But again, we're trying to make sure that we play the game smart, play the game intelligently. And I'll tell you what, guys, the new rule as far as targeting in the secondary on receivers is going to change the game. It's going to change the game, and it's going to affect the game in a big-time way. And we've got to make sure that we're coaching our guys to understand that any contact with the opponent's helmet in the secondary is going to be a 15-yard foul, and that is, that's hard because kids have been programmed since they were in Pop Warner to attack the receiver, and I think it's a good rule. I'm not against the rule. I think it's a good rule, but again, like I said, we're going to have to do a great job with our guys and making sure they understand completely that you can't have any contact to the head area.
That was it. Was one you're talking about.
Guys, time for one or two more because we got to get him back out.
Could you talk about the play of your offensive line? Were you pleased with the consistency that they showed out there?
I was very pleased with the offensive line, particularly the ones. Was not as pleased, obviously, with the twos or threes. The common uneducated eye could see that there were some issues there, but the ones I thought were excellent. Did a good job in protection. We ran the ball very well. All three backs did some really good things, and so again, I feel really good about the progress of our offensive line. And what we've got to do is we've got to get some of those backups, some of those down the line guys to pick it up and get going.
Your depth chart, you feel pretty comfortable after watching this tape, and going into Monday, you'll know who your two deeps are.
Yeah, we have a good idea about that right now, Marcus, and we'll come out with a depth chart the week of the Middle Tennessee game at my press conference. But I think we feel pretty good about knowing who's going to be able to help us September 2nd.
Okay. Thanks, guys.